With me now is Executive Director Lesley Hubbard of the Girls Incorporated of Upper Canada, and we're going to be talking about the 2026 Send a Girl to Camp. Welcome, Lesley.
Hi,
It's
how are
been
you?
a while since I've talked to you. So let's talk about these camps. When are they?
They start the first week of summer and they run through July and August. We have 8 weeks of camp.
8 weeks of camp.
Yes.
And are the ones in July the same as the ones in August, or are they different?
We have 2 distinct themes. So July will be one theme and August will be a separate theme.
Oh, I like that idea. So locations, it's not just here in Brockville or not just in Prescott. You have different areas in Leeds and Grenville, correct?
Yes, we're going to 6 communities this summer.
Okay.
So we're doing Brockville, Prescott, Gananoque, Lansdowne, Athens, and North Grenville.
Oh, my heavens. That's quite a... Yeah, that's a lot of people going out there.
Quite a reach.
Yes.
As a Leeds Grenville organization, we really try to get to some of the more rural communities and some of the communities that don't have as many services or as many options for camps and so on.
Which makes sense. It really does. What age are the girls that do attend?
6 to 12.
6 to 12.
6 to 12.
So the programming for that camp for the day, it appeals to both all those ages, like in between 6 and 12?
That's the idea. Yes, we do some things that we would break off and do different sort of levels of a activity for different age groups. We also have lots of opportunities for older girls to take on more of a leadership role or do sort of an extended version of an activity. And there's lots of benefit to that multi-age spread. So obviously girls at 6 are very different than girls at the age of 12.
Yes.
But the programming is designed to support that and to allow them to get the most out of it rather than for it to be like overwhelming or...
Yeah. No, I like that idea that the 11 and 12-year-olds will be, they're helping. They're taking that leadership.
There's extra challenges for them and so on.
So now in some areas, I would imagine you have a wait list. You're probably filled up because you do fill up very quickly. Yes. And so it's probably very unfair for me to ask this, but are there some camps that are still available to the girls?
There are. We still have space in Athens.
Okay.
And we have space in both weeks of Prescott at this time.
So if there's someone in Brockville, because I imagine Brockville's probably well filled up, if they're in July, could they go to Athens, like if they're willing to travel?
Absolutely.
So they can do that. You don't have to be from that area.
Not at all. They can travel to one of the other locations if that's an option for them.
Yeah.
We do also have a wait list, and sometimes things as, travel plans or summer vacation or other opportunities pop up. Sometimes kids will withdraw from a camp and a space may open up off of the wait list. So I do encourage people to join the wait list. They don't have to make a payment or anything. They just join the wait list.
Yeah. Just have your name down there just in case.
Yeah.
Something, and we never know what Murphy's going to do out there. Okay, so you're going to start the camps at 9 o'clock in the morning and finish, is it full day?
It goes till 4.
It goes until 4
p.m.
Now, is lunch provided or do they bring their lunch with them?
They bring their own lunch, and we do provide snacks.
No peanut butter?
That's right.
Okay, so no peanuts and no peanut butter, please, because we don't want to endanger someone else that has an allergy. We want them to have fun as well as all the other campers. So when do you actually start planning these camps? I mean, you're finished at the end of August. Does September lend to... Like, what did we do that we could do better? What should we change up a little bit more?
Certainly. September is that kind of planning. It's the debriefing, how the year went, what sites were in highest demand. Are there changes we should make? How did the locations suit? How did the activities go? And getting those notes down while everything is fresh. For sure. And then we sort of move into booking locations, checking availability, looking at what else is going on in the community, trying to avoid conflict, particularly in the communities that don't have as many offerings.
Right.
We don't want to be there on the week that they have something else happening or that it's a big community event. So we try to be mindful of all of those pieces and start to set a calendar.
And it's always easier right after the event than it is to leave it for a couple of months and then go back to it and try and remember everything.
Yes.
Oh, my heavens. Okay. The cost for camp.
We charge $200 a week for camp. And we offer a subsidy program. So we never want finances to be a barrier.
Yes.
Our subsidy program at Girls Inc. is a barrier-free program. We don't have an application form. We don't have a qualification involved. So if a family requires a subsidy, they just have to tell us that they would benefit from a subsidy and their fees will be waived for the week or reduced. If they let us know that they could afford to pay $100 of the camp fee, then again, there's no questions or anything. They send the $100 and we'll subsidize the difference of that through our subsidy program.
That's amazing. That is amazing. You know, it really is. And for those that are donating to Girls Inc., if they happen to indicate that it's for camp, you have someone that's matching, do you not?
We have a subsidy fundraiser happening right now. So we're calling it Send a Girl to Camp.
Yes.
And we have support from the Carolyn Sifton Foundation to match dollar for dollar what's raised in that campaign. So our goal is just over $25,000. And that's based on what our demand was in 2025 for subsidies. So
yes.
The majority of our subsidies happen during summer camp time, but every program we do all year long, there's a subsidy option on it. So girls are eligible to ask for a subsidy for anything that we're doing, whether it's a PA day program or an evening program, but the Send a Girl to Camp is sort of the biggest demand time.
Yes.
And summer 2024, we had roughly $16,000 in subsidy requests.
Yes.
In summer 2025, or over the year 2025, like year over year, we were up to almost $26,000 in requests.
Really?
So we experienced a 40% increase in demand for subsidized program spaces. And like that equated to a $10,000 increase.
Yes, yes.
So that's what we're trying to raise this year to make sure that we can keep saying yes every time someone requests a subsidy.
For July and August, the program, like they're themed, are they not? July and August are themed.
Yes.
If a mother is not, or a father, is not sure that their child will enjoy one or the other, July or August, whatever week, can they talk to you about that and ask what is involved throughout the week? What will the children be doing? Is that available to the parent?
They certainly can, yes. People can ask anytime. And I think what I would say as far as the themes go, the themes are more how we tweak activities and how we sort of have a common thread throughout the week. They don't change the activities or the experiences dramatically. Okay. The pieces that would remain consistent would be like the Girls Inc. values that we hope to convey. So things like self-confidence, leadership skills, self-worth, friendship, and relational skills are always sort of an overarching theme. STEM experiences, so science, technology, engineering, and math, from like hands-on, experiential, get your hands dirty, and understand that you belong in this space kind of thing, and you have capacity and you're capable in this space. That is a piece of every camp we do. And then the other pieces tend to be where things vary a little bit. But there's still like consistent parts that are happening all the time. So we try to have outdoor time every day.
Yes.
We try to have some sort of like literacy intertwined in the programming that we're doing. We try to thread in some like mindfulness and just some like life skills and like coping and healthy ways of being skills. So those would happen regardless of the theme. Okay. So but people can certainly reach out and have more of a conversation if they want to understand what the experience would be like.
Okay. How do people sign up?
We have a Girls Inc. portal. It's an online registration portal. It's fantastic, but I mean, it's also technology and comes with the same challenges that technology sometimes offers. So the portal is the main go-to, but folks can always email or reach out to us in whatever fashion, and we're happy to guide the process.
So they can call if they're running into a problem?
They can call, they can email, they can message on social media, they can, whatever means works for them. The portal link can be found both on our website and on any of our social media accounts.
Telephone number at the office is?
613-345-3295.
Okay, all righty. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thanks so much.
I wish I was younger. I could come out and play with the kids. Oh, I wish they had it during my growing up years. Anyway, thank you for coming in today, and don't you go away because we have much more.